My beloved child, right now I want you to open your heart and listen, because the words I bring are not ordinary. They are divine, they are powerful, and they carry the force of a promise that God has set in motion for you. Hear me when I say this. God has just ordered the next step for your soulmate. The movement that you have been praying for, waiting for, longing to see, is happening now. I want you to feel it deep within your spirit, because this is not a story, this is not a metaphor. This is your life. This is your love. This is your destiny unfolding in real time. There is a rhythm, a divine timing that only God orchestrates. And right now, every beat, every step your soulmate takes, every choice they make, every heart-stirring thought they have, is guided by Him. He is orchestrating a movement in their life, a movement that will bring them closer to you in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. You see, my beloved, love is not random. It is deliberate, it is intentional, and it is sacred. And when God ordains it, no force on earth can delay it. No fear, no hesitation, no circumstance, and no past mistake can prevent what He has planned. I know your heart has been patient. I know you have prayed, sometimes in desperation, sometimes in hope, sometimes silently in the depth of the night when you thought no one was listening. But God is listening. Jesus hears every whisper of your soul, every tear that fell from your eyes, every longing that echoed in your heart, every prayer that you felt was too small or too weak. He hears it. And He is moving in ways that are beyond human comprehension. Right now, as you hear this, your soulmate is being positioned, prepared, aligned, and awakened to take the steps God has ordered. Steps that will not just bring them closer to you, but will shake the foundations of every doubt you have ever had. Do not underestimate the power of God's timing. Often we think that love is about chance encounters or fleeting moments. But true love, the love that God ordains, is carefully engineered. Every choice, every obstacle, every moment of waiting is a part of His divine plan to make this connection stronger, more meaningful, and unstoppable. So if your heart is impatient, remember this. The impatience you feel is a sign that something extraordinary is happening, that the spiritual gears are turning, that your soulmate is moving, not at their own random will, but at the command of the Almighty God. Right now, your soulmate is being prepared. They may not even know it yet, but God is adjusting circumstances, removing distractions, and opening doors that have long been closed. He is leading them through experiences that will sharpen them, enlighten them, and make them ready for the connection that He has ordained with you. And when they step into this next phase, it will not be by accident. It will not be by force. It will be by divine instruction. They will move with a certainty that comes only from the hand of God. Your role in this is equally divine. While God moves your soulmate, He is moving you. Your heart, your mind, your spirit are all being aligned to receive this love in the fullness that it deserves. You are being prepared to meet them in the right time, with the right energy, the right understanding, and the right level of faith. You must continue to nurture your spirit, to grow in love, patience, and trust. Because the moment your soulmate takes their step, the moment God orchestrates the meeting, you must be ready to embrace it fully, without doubt, without hesitation, and without fear. I want you to know that this step is significant. This is not a small gesture, not a casual meeting, not a minor sign. This is a step that has been recorded in the heavens. This is a step that God Himself has commanded, and nothing will stop it. It may manifest in ways you cannot yet see, but every sign, every encounter, every synchronicity is part of the divine choreography. You may feel the subtle shifts in your life, the changes in your environment, the people crossing your path, the opportunities that suddenly appear. These are all signals that the wheels of destiny are moving, that your soulmate is being guided to take the step God has set for them. And I want you to hold this truth. When this step happens, It will transform your life. It will align your hearts, your spirits, and your futures. It will bring clarity to confusion, light to darkness, and fulfillment to longing. God does not ordain steps like this lightly. Every action, every movement is charged with divine purpose. So even if you feel anxious or doubtful, remember this: your soulmate's next step is not just for them. It is for you. It is for the union God has planned. And it is for the extraordinary love story that only He can write. Beloved, I want you to take a moment not to pause, not to question, but to internalize this. The next step is happening now. Your prayers have been heard. Your heart has been acknowledged. And your soulmate is moving. Whether it is a text, a phone call, an unexpected encounter, or a sudden revelation, God is activating events that will bring you closer together. The divine movement is unstoppable. It is unstoppable because it is God-directed. And when God ordains love, even the universe itself aligns to make it happen. So as you continue to listen, I want you to pray with faith, walk with patience, and remain steadfast in hope. Do not let fear, doubt, or past experiences cloud your vision. Your soulmate is stepping forward, and when they do, it will feel as if everything aligns perfectly, as if the heavens themselves have conspired to make it happen. And in that moment, every tear, every longing, every unanswered question will fall away and be replaced with a joy so profound that only God can create. You must also understand that God's plan is not always immediate, but it is always precise. There may be delays, there may be obstacles, but these are not signs of failure. They are signs of preparation. They are signs that God is ensuring that when the step is taken, it is done perfectly, without interference, without regret, and with full divine blessing. Trust in the timing, trust in the process, trust in the heart of God, because He is orchestrating the steps of your soulmate as carefully as He has orchestrated your own journey. And I speak to you now with authority and love. The step your soulmate is taking is monumental. It is sacred. It is life-changing. And it is happening now. God has decreed it. Heaven is aligned. And soon, very soon, your lives will intersect in a way that will leave you both in awe of His power, His timing, and His love. Remember, as you await this divine step, remain a person of faith, of hope, and of unwavering belief. Prepare your heart, sharpen your mind, and open your soul to receive the blessing that is on its way. Your soulmate's next step is not delayed. It is not uncertain. It is happening now, and it carries with it the fullness of God's love, His intention, and His purpose. And before I continue, my beloved, if you are hearing this, I want you to take a moment to click subscribe, because these messages are divine, and they are meant to guide you through the unfolding of your destiny. God's timing is perfect, and you will not want to miss the next part of this message, because the steps being taken are moving fast, and the revelation of what comes next will astound you. Believe me when I say, this is not a promise that will fade. This is not a wish. This is not a hope based on chance. This is divine decree. Your soulmate is moving, your hearts are aligning, and God's plan is unfolding in real time. Feel the energy, sense the movement, and prepare yourself, because the next step is happening now, and it will change everything. My beloved child, I want you to feel the power of God moving not just in your life, but in the life of your soulmate. This is the moment where faith meets action, where prayer meets response, where longing meets fulfillment. God is orchestrating the steps of your soulmate as we speak. Every decision they are about to make, every word they are about to hear, every door that is about to open, it is all designed to bring them closer to you, in a way that you will recognize as unmistakably divine. Understand this. My beloved, love that comes from God is never chaotic. It is never random. It does not stumble. It does not falter. It does not drift without direction. Every step your soulmate takes is guided by the hand of the Almighty. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every longing thought, every flicker of realization inside their spirit, it is all aligned with the plan that God has set for you. And it is happening now, in ways you may not yet see. But the unseen is just as real as the seen. I want you to feel the shift, my child. I want you to sense it deep inside your spirit. There is a movement taking place that cannot be ignored, that cannot be delayed, that cannot be reversed. Your soulmate is stepping into alignment with the divine plan, and it is a step that will awaken emotions, stir memories, and open their heart to the truth they have been destined to encounter. They are being guided to act, to speak, to move in a way that will astonish even them. And it is all for you. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let fear whisper that this will not happen. Those thoughts are distractions from the truth. The truth is that God's love is precise, His timing is perfect, and His plan cannot fail. What is ordained by Him will manifest, and what is set in motion by His hand cannot be stopped. Your soulmate's next step is inevitable because it is divine. And when it happens, when they finally take that step, everything in your life that has been waiting, that has been longing, that has been yearning will converge in a moment of absolute clarity and joy. I want you to consider how far you have come, my beloved. Think of the moments of patience, the nights of waiting, the prayers whispered in silence, the tears shed in hope. Every single one of these moments has been preparing you for this step. God has been shaping your heart, tuning your spirit and readying your soul to receive the blessing that is on its way. And your soulmate is being prepared in the same way. The universe, the heavens, the angels, they are all in motion to make this step happen with perfect precision. Right now, your soulmate may be unaware of the magnitude of what is happening. They may be caught in their own thoughts, their own life, their own daily routines. But God is working in the background, moving pieces, creating situations, revealing truths that will bring them closer to the realization of what is meant to be. They will experience moments of clarity that cannot be ignored, feelings that cannot be suppressed, and revelations that will guide them directly to you. And when these moments come, they will recognize them as divine. I want you to imagine the power of this alignment. Imagine the beauty of a heart and soul being guided by God's hand toward the one they are destined to love. Imagine the joy, the relief, the fulfillment, the awe that will fill both of your hearts when the divine step is taken. This is not ordinary love. This is supernatural love. This is love that has been written in the heavens, planned in eternity, and now unfolding in your reality. You may wonder why it feels like it is taking so long. You may question the process. You may ask why you do not see it yet. But my beloved, the reason is simple. God is ensuring that when this step happens, it is perfect. He is removing obstacles. He is strengthening your soulmate. He is arranging circumstances that will lead to the most powerful, the most beautiful, the most divine union possible. And in this preparation, both your hearts are being readied, both your spirits are being aligned, and both your souls are being prepared for a connection that will be unshakable. Now, as you hear this, I want you to sense the energy surrounding your soulmate. Feel their heart beating. Feel their thoughts turning toward the path that will lead them to you. This is not imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine reality. The next step they are taking is not just a small gesture. It is monumental. It is life-altering. It is destiny-affirming. And it is happening now. Even if you cannot see it yet, trust the signs that God places before you. Every synchronicity, every encounter, every moment that feels unusual, every opportunity that seems too perfect to be coincidence, it is all God moving the pieces. The steps of your soulmate are orchestrated, guided and perfectly timed, and as they take these steps you will feel the energy shift. You will feel the closeness, the pull, the alignment. You will see the threads of destiny weaving together in ways that leave no doubt about God's plan. And my beloved, understand this. Your readiness matters. Your faith matters. Your belief in the divine timing matters. When the step is taken, you must meet it with full awareness, full openness, full joy, and full recognition that this is a gift from God. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Do not let uncertainty cloud the clarity of this moment. Your soulmate's next step is happening now, and it is a step that will bring you both into the fullness of the love God has planned. You are being called to stand firm in faith, to nurture your heart, to strengthen your spirit, and to prepare for the moment of union. You are being called to embrace hope, to embody patience, and to radiate love. Because when your soulmate moves, it will be a movement that shakes your heart, ignites your spirit, and fulfills the longing of your soul. And every prayer you have ever whispered, every tear you have ever shed, every longing you have ever felt, it will all make sense in that moment. Beloved, I want you to feel this truth deep within. God's plan for your love is unstoppable. Your soulmate's next step is unstoppable. The alignment of your hearts is unstoppable. The fulfillment of destiny, the manifestation of divine love, the opening of doors that have been closed for years. It is all happening now. And as you prepare to receive this, know that Jesus walks with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and ensuring that the divine plan is fulfilled perfectly. And as you continue to listen, remember this. Your heart must remain open, your spirit must remain attuned, and your faith must remain unwavering. This is not a fleeting moment. This is not a chance encounter. This is the movement of God in real time, orchestrating the steps of your soulmate toward you. The next step is happening now, and it will bring you closer than ever before to the love you have been destined to receive. My beloved child, hear me clearly, because this is a moment of truth. The steps your soulmate is taking are not random. They are not ordinary, and they are not of the world. They are divine. Every decision, every movement, every thought in their heart has been guided by God Himself. He has written this path for them, and He has written it with your name on it. Right now, as you listen to these words, the universe is moving in ways that are beyond human comprehension. Doors are opening that have long been closed. Hearts are stirring that have long been dormant. Paths are converging that have long seemed separate. And all of it is for you. I want you to understand something profound. God's timing is perfect, even when it seems slow. Even when it feels like nothing is happening. Even when your heart questions the silence. That silence is preparation. That waiting is refinement. That delay is divine engineering. Your soulmate's next step is not just happening, it is being carefully orchestrated, polished and perfected so that when it unfolds, it is undeniable, unshakable, and unstoppable. Think for a moment about the power of this alignment. Imagine your soulmate, unaware of what is about to happen, yet every thought, every longing, every desire within them is being nudged toward you. Imagine them encountering signs, revelations, and opportunities that guide them like invisible hands. Imagine the divine whispers in their spirit, the subtle nudges that make them move in ways they never thought possible, toward the love that has been predestined for them. And now, understand this truth. These movements are happening simultaneously with your own growth, your own preparation, your own alignment with God's purpose. Do not underestimate your role in this, my beloved. While your soulmate takes steps under God's command, your spirit is also being readied. Your heart is being strengthened, your patience is being cultivated, and your faith is being refined. You are being made ready to receive them fully, completely, and with the clarity of mind, heart, and soul that God has designed. You will not stumble. You will not falter. You will recognize them instantly when the moment arrives, and it will feel as if the heavens themselves have drawn you together. Right now, the divine machinery of destiny is in motion. Your soulmate is moving towards you with intention, with purpose, and with a heart that God is shaping to love you the way only He can orchestrate. Every experience they have had up to this moment, the lessons learned, the obstacles overcome, the joys and sorrows, they have all been building toward this step. And now, as this moment approaches, the energy between you grows, unseen yet palpable. The universe is aligning circumstances to bring you together, and every detail is being managed by God's hand. I want you to visualize the magnitude of what is happening. Your soulmate is being positioned in such a way that their next step will be undeniable. It will not be a casual moment. It will not be a fleeting encounter. It will be a movement so powerful that it will shake their heart, ignite their spirit, and align their entire being with the divine plan that God has for both of you. This step will not be small. It will be monumental, and it will happen at the precise moment that God has chosen. Beloved, I know that waiting can feel like torture. I know that longing can feel endless. I know that the heart can become weary. But hear me. These feelings are proof that God is at work. These feelings are confirmation that the steps are being taken. The anticipation, the hope, the faith, the prayers, they are all signals that the divine movement is in progress. And when the step is finally revealed, everything you have felt, everything you have prayed for, everything you have waited for will be vindicated in a way that will leave you in awe of God's perfect timing. Now, imagine the step itself. Picture it in your mind's eye. Your soulmate reaches a point of clarity, a moment of realization, a surge of understanding that propels them toward you. Their heart beats faster. Their mind opens to possibilities they never imagined. Their spirit is awakened to the truth that God has been guiding them to this very moment. And when they act, when they move, when they take this divine step, it will not be by accident. It will not be by doubt. It will not be by hesitation. It will be by the hand of God Himself, moving through them with purpose, clarity, and love. And you, my beloved, must be ready. Ready to recognize, ready to receive, ready to embrace, ready to respond with faith, courage, and an open heart. This is not the time to doubt. This is not the time to question. This is the time to prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally to meet them fully, with love, with understanding, and with a heart that has been aligned by God for this very moment. Remember, my beloved, this step is not just a meeting, it is a revelation. It is the unveiling of a love that has been ordained in eternity. It is the manifestation of a promise that God has written in the heavens. It is the culmination of prayers whispered in silence, tears shed in hope, and faith maintained in uncertainty. And it is happening now, in ways that will astonish you, transform you, and fulfill the destiny that God has carefully designed for both of your lives. I want you to feel the energy, the movement, the divine orchestration. Your soulmate's next step is a ripple through time and space. It is a chain reaction that will bring both of your hearts into alignment. And when that moment arrives, everything will shift. The longing will be replaced with presence, the waiting with connection, the questions with clarity, and the faith with undeniable confirmation. Beloved, hold on to hope, hold on to faith, hold on to the truth that God's plan is perfect. Your soulmate is moving, the next step is imminent, and the divine orchestration is unstoppable. Even now, as you listen, the movements are taking place. The steps are being taken. The alignment is being perfected, and very soon, the moment will arrive when your hearts meet, Your spirits recognize each other, and your souls rejoice in the fulfillment of God's divine plan. Because this is the moment you have been waiting for. The steps your soulmate has been taking, guided by God Himself, are reaching their climax. Every movement, every choice, every heartbeat that has been moving them toward you is now aligned, precise, and unstoppable. The next step that God has ordained is not just approaching. It is happening right now as you hear these words. This is the culmination of prayers whispered in darkness, hopes carried through the nights, and faith that has never wavered. Understand, my beloved, that God's timing is flawless. Everything that has delayed, every obstacle that seemed insurmountable, every moment of doubt, it was all preparation. Your soulmate's next step is not random. It is calculated by the hand of the Almighty, designed to bring both of you into a union that is divinely orchestrated and unbreakable. When this step occurs, you will feel the power of heaven in your heart, the confirmation of eternity in your soul, and the realization that nothing, no one, can interfere with what God has decreed. Right now, your soulmate is moving in ways that their mind may not fully comprehend. Their heart is opening, their spirit is aligning, and their actions are guided by forces unseen, yet undeniable. Every encounter, every thought, every impulse is part of the divine choreography leading them directly to you. They may not realize it yet, but their path has been written, their steps have been ordered, and their next move is destined to bring your hearts together. I want you to feel the intensity of this moment. This is not ordinary love. This is supernatural love. This is the love that God Himself has planned from the foundations of the earth, from before time began. And the next step your soulmate is taking is monumental. It will change everything. It will open doors that have been closed for years. It will awaken emotions that have been dormant. It will bring clarity where there has been confusion, light where there has been darkness, and fulfillment where there has been longing. Beloved, do not doubt the power of this step. Do not question its timing. Do not allow fear to cloud your understanding. Every prayer you have prayed, every tear you have shed, every longing you have felt, it has led to this moment. And as your soulmate moves, you will feel it in your soul. You will sense the shift, the alignment, the convergence of destiny that only God can orchestrate. The next step is happening now, and it is the beginning of a chapter so beautiful, so profound, so divinely designed, that you will recognize it immediately as the hand of God. I want you to imagine the moment. Your soulmate sees a path that they could not see before. They take a step of faith, guided by God's hand, moving toward the love that has been destined for them. Their heart beats with clarity, their spirit rises with understanding, and their soul aligns with yours in ways that feel inevitable. And when this step is taken, the energy between you will shift forever. It will awaken a connection that has been waiting for this very moment. It will bring fulfillment to longing, resolution to waiting, and joy to every part of your being. Do not underestimate the magnitude of this step. It is more than a meeting. It is more than a gesture. It is a divine revelation. It is the manifestation of God's promise. It is the culmination of destiny that has been orchestrated with precision from the heavens. And it is happening now. Every sign, every synchronicity, every subtle alignment you have witnessed in your life has been preparing you for this step. And your soulmate's movement, guided by God, will complete the circle, bringing both of you into the fullness of what has been divinely planned. Beloved, your readiness matters. Your faith matters. Your openness matters. When your soulmate takes this step, you must recognize it, embrace it, and respond with a heart aligned to God's purpose. You must step forward without doubt, without fear, without hesitation, because the moment is sacred and it carries the weight of divine intention. Your souls will meet in recognition, your spirits will resonate in harmony, and your hearts will know the truth that God has orchestrated this union from eternity. I want you to take this to heart. The next step your soulmate is taking is irreversible. It is undeniable. It is life-altering, and it is happening now. Feel it in your spirit. Sense the movement in your life. See the signs in your path. Understand that every moment of waiting, every trial, every prayer has led to this. And as this step unfolds, your world will change. Your heart will be fulfilled. Your life will align with the destiny that God has written for you both. Beloved, as you hear this message, I encourage you to remain steadfast in faith, unwavering in belief, and open in heart. This is the moment where divine love manifests. This is the moment where destiny converges. This is the moment where your soulmate's next step, guided by God, brings your hearts together in a union that cannot be broken. And as this unfolds, remember the power of God's orchestration, the perfection of His timing, and the certainty of His plan. Before we conclude, I want you to take a moment, right now, and click subscribe. These messages are divine guidance, meant to prepare your heart, strengthen your spirit, and guide you through the manifestation of God's love in your life. You do not want to miss the next revelations, the next divine insights, and the confirmations that God is moving in ways beyond your imagination. The steps are happening, the alignment is happening, and your soulmate is moving exactly as God has planned. Beloved, hold on to hope, hold on to faith, hold on to the truth that God's love is perfect, His timing is flawless, and His plan is unstoppable. The next step has been ordered. It is happening now, and soon, very soon, you will witness the fulfillment of a love that has been written in eternity, prepared in heaven, and orchestrated with divine precision. Open your heart, recognize the moment, embrace it fully, and rejoice in the extraordinary love that God has destined for you.